What's going on, Rankin family? Welcome back to another beautiful property tour. Today, we are located in Arrington, Tennessee, looking at this gorgeous Drees Custom Homes. Now, we've seen them a couple times on the channel, but nothing out here in Tennessee. And it's going to be really interesting to see the difference between the ones in Texas and the ones in Tennessee. Now, as soon as you walk into your driveway, the first thing you are noticing is you have the single car garage bay straight ahead. And then, of course, the two-car garage bay right here where the sales office would be. And then you also have this nice, beautiful painted brick. And it really has the continuity, especially inside of this community, and really peace and tranquility. That's exactly this. Now, I love the fact when you walk around the other side of the front facing of the property, look at this. Now that is what you call grand, absolutely beautiful. And then not to mention that you do have the brick that's covering the foundation as well. Of course, you know, Tennessee, they have a bunch of hills, and it's really interesting just to see the homes being built on these hills, and it really just stands out. I love that, and I gotta hand it to them. Now, going into our covered front porch, the first thing you are noticing is the brick continues. You have this extension over here to the left, as well as the beautiful double front doors. Look at that. Gorgeous. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And then, of course, on top, you have the wood ceiling with the crown molding on top. Look at that. Really nice, subtle detail. Of course, you have your lanterns right here. So you can imagine in the evening time that being lit up and really just having a nice, peaceful feel. Okay, I won't have you waiting too long. Let's get you inside so that way you can see, of course, the foyer immediately when you walk in. This is exactly what you want inside our property. Now, I know a lot of my folks love Drees Homes. We've seen a lot of their models, and especially here, really stands out. So the first thing, immediately when you walk into your foyer, you have the LED chandeliers. You have two of those. They're chrome, two-story foyer. And then, of course, going up your staircase, you have the accent as well. And then immediate to the left, you are going to have your formal dining. Look at this. So from the lower exterior, you're noticing that you do have the wainscoting. You have the beautiful ceiling painted as well with the recessed lights, crown molding as well. Extremely spacious, extremely large, perfect for hosting gatherings. And I'll do a pan so you can see the full depth of the room. The wainscoting really makes the property stand out. And then, of course, it matching the ceiling really is a nice subtle detail. You can see you do have your wet bar as well, but what we'll do is we'll start right here over here to the right, so that way you can see every inch of the property. Okay, so right here to the right is a sales office. That would be that garage we talked about. And then you would walk in, and this is your study. Look at this. Plenty of built-ins. You have hardwood flooring in here. You have the accent on the ceiling, and look at that. Look at the details as far as a crown molding inside of each little groove that you have. Love that simple fact. And then I'll do a pan so you can see the full scope of the room. Love that we have our French doors over here, built-ins all the way to, from end to end. So of course, if you want to have one section with your books, another section with the decor or all decor, and then maybe you have the books in the lower cabinets right here as well, you can certainly do that. And then I love the fact that they even painted the baseboards, folks. Really love that. Now, like I said, if you've seen any of the other model homes, you know they pay attention to details. They really bring luxury to model homes. Okay, so I love that simple fact, and hopefully you really can get the full scope of every single room if you're thinking about it. But right over here to the left, of course, you have your wet bar. I love the fact that we have counters on both ends. So going into your great room as well as your formal dining room really makes the property stand out. Very few times do we actually see that. Most of the time they only have one opening or maybe two openings, but nothing like that, right? All right, and then of course, walking inside of our great room, look at this, folks. Beautiful cathedral ceilings with the exposed wooden beams. You have the clear story windows on top. Look at the glass panes as far as our doors going into our backyard, the covered backyard patio, and I'll do a full pan as well, and we'll talk about some more of the details. Okay, so you see where we come in from right over here to the left. of course, where our foyer is, but also look at that. You have a Juliet balcony right here. Make me bacon, egg, and cheese. Love that fact. Look at our fireplace, folks. You have the painted brick fireplace all the way to the ceiling, as well as the mantle right there. Beautiful ledge as well. And then, of course, you have the great room kitchen combination that you get to partake in. And then, of course, walking into the kitchen, first thing you are noticing is the two-tone cabinetry as well as the stack cabinets on top, wooden range hood. Now, right there, you might want to add that pot filler. That'd probably be down the road, maybe a brass pot filler or something like that. Looks a little naked right there, but no big deal whatsoever. You have the oversized quartz countertops, and look at the cabinet space that you have in here. And of course, the good thing, look, we got some cheeses, we got some Welch's. Look at that. Plenty of storage space that you get to partake in. And then look at that. You have the beautiful lamps right over your countertops as well. You have the quartz backsplash. And then right over here to the left, of course, you are going to have your walk-in pantry. I know sometimes we end up forgetting the pantry, but couldn't do it right here since it's in a good position. But look at the full scope right there. And then, of course, right over here to the left, you are going to have the breakfast room with the tray ceilings, crown molding on top, recessed lights as well. Really makes the property stand out. And then, of course, the positioning of the breakfast room right there. I love the fact that we have a formal dining as well as a breakfast room right there, all centered to the kitchen. But more importantly, let's take a look at the primary, folks. Let's do a moment of silence for this beauty. Wow. Look at that, folks. So again, wainscoting in here, cathedral ceilings, chrome chandelier, high ceilings, recessed lights, clear story windows over here to the left. Folks, love the fact that they kept it uniform with the great room. That's one thing that really makes this property stand out. Very few times, are some of these builders going to add the cathedral ceilings inside of the main bedroom, let's say the primary in this instance, as well as the great room. Maybe you see, higher ceilings, but nothing like this, but really grand. And I love that you have this quick access door straight over here to the covered backyard patio, folks. Love that fact. And then obviously you can see over there in the breakfast room, we'll possibly see that a little bit later on, but you have the double doors inside of the breakfast area. All right, so let me stand over here. Look at that. That's a king size bed, two generous sized nightstands with your dresser over here. And look at that. And can you imagine that view just being just your view every single day that you wake up, right? I mean, depending if you wake up during the daytime or nighttime, in essence, like, 4 or 5 in the morning, you might not get to see that. But, hey, if it's on a Saturday or Sunday, if you're not working, then you'll be able to see the beautiful trees. Okay, so going into, of course, our ensuite. Look at this, folks. You have a little coffee bar section right here if you're a coffee drinker or a tea drinker, or maybe just some decor in general. Sometimes you don't want to walk the additional 20 steps to the kitchen, so you walk 5 and you get your coffee right here. All right, and look at this ensuite, folks. His and hers sinks, crown molding on top, beautiful chandelier, and the lighting fixture. Look at that. We got the herringbone style backsplash as well right over there. Look at this additional storage unit or additional storage in general, the cabinet space and the drawers. All soft closing as well. Look at this. Absolutely. So there you go. And then, of course, it wouldn't be complete without our beautiful freestanding tub. Got our windows right there. You might we talk about that with the peeping toms as far as your neighbors are concerned. But hey, you might either one, you put on a show for them, or number two, you cover it up and you don't have to worry about it. All right, now look at that. Love that we have the brass waterfall shower head, and then you have the nice shower head right over here, and then the shower wand. Love that. Extremely spacious, glass pane all around. And then this is your first closet. So this is his closet as they have it decorated, right? You only got a couple shirts, the Goodfellow and Co. That's our clothing brand right there. And then I love the hardwood flooring extending in here. Woo! This is beauty. This is a beauty. So water closet over here to the left as well. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the additional closet. So the one thing that I'd love to hear your thoughts on is, do you like the fact that the other one was technically was, in the primary bathroom as far as the closet is concerned, and this one is outside, or would you prefer both of them to be inside or both of them to be outside? So love to hear your thoughts. Of course, Drees does not do anything on accident whatsoever. And I love that fact. So they've done a great job of positioning it. And, it's usually based on demand, right? They hear your thoughts, take it with, take it in stride, and then they end up making adjustments as time goes on. It's kind of like wine, right? They get better as time goes on. Okay, so look at this. This is a utility room mudroom combination right here. Look at this. So if you recall, remember the other garage bay, this would be entering in through there, and then you have the utility room connected with our mud room. So you have additional storage unit, or gosh, keep saying storage units, but storage that you have on top of the Whirlpool washer and dryers. You got your nice size, generous size sink. Got the quartz countertops, little cubby right here for your puppy. Let me know if you have any dogs, what's your dog's name? I always feel like dog names are either Max or, Chippy or something like that. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Okay. And then our dog wash right over here. And then let's see, maybe we can open this up. Might be some folks in there. Okay. There we go. So as you can see, that's that one car garage bay. We're using it as some storage, but I love this utility room. It's huge. This is almost an additional room. Wow. And then just for reference, that would be right here where the great room was. Powder room off to the center, or off to the side rather. Right over here, you have that shiplap, that painted shiplap. You have like this snake skin, like wallpaper right here. Really unique, really nice. But look at our mirror frame, quartz countertops, the vanity area, and then of course the extension as far as our hardwood flooring. Then we should have a coat closet right over here. Very nice size as well. And then if you notice too, all along with our baseboards, we do have that molding in there as well. Love that fact. And then I know another thing that you can appreciate is that you have that access right over here to the right from the kitchen to the formal dining room. And you may think, why would that not be the case? But trust me, we've been in a home or two that didn't have that access. So you'd have to walk around the foyer area to actually bring supper there. Okay. And then that's where our Juliet balcony is. We'll start over here to the right, and then we'll make our way back there for the additional bedrooms. Okay. So now we have a second powder room. Perfect location right here close to, of course, your game room and media room, which we'll see right now. Wow. Look at this. Additional recessed lights with the LED lighting fixture right above our ping pong table. Look at this. All the storage you can imagine for your wine bottles. And if you want to add some additional wine bottles, put those in the cabinets where people really, aren't seeing them. They're not out in the open. So then that, you hide the good stuff. But look at this, folks. Extremely spacious. You got your opening right over there, open to below. And then look at this. If you wanted to, that's of course a storage closet. But if you wanted to make this, an additional pantry, have some snacks up here, some goodies, the Doritos, Lay's chips. My favorite chips are the jalapeno. There's like, I forgot what they're called. They're like jalapeno something. It's like an old timey bag, but if you haven't tried those with your sandwiches, you can thank me later. All right, and then this is our media room. Perfect media room. So of course they have it utilized as more of a fitness room, but that's just to give you some ideas. Of course, you got your foam roller over there, your built-in bench. And like I always mention, folks, and I always just like to, tell you again, sometimes we get new folks in, but this is a complete model home, right? So a lot of these are options and upgrades. So sometimes you may think some of these things are, are exaggerated, for lack of better words. And that's typically the case, right? With a model home, it's going to be dressed to the nines. So that way you can see what is possible. Okay. Now this is an additional This is an attic actually. We'll turn on the lamp. There we go. Little attic area. Of course, they have it sectioned off right here, but this will be an unfinished area. If you want it, and then if you notice too, if you ever go on like some of the websites and stuff, you'll see, let's say for instance, the square footage. It'll say, I'm just going to say, let's say it says 3,700 square feet to 4,700 square feet, right? There's a dash, and you might be wondering, well, what's the actual square footage? That's because some of these areas can be added on, especially with these custom builders and semi-custom builders. You can add additional rooms, different placements, different options. So that's why you have that dash typically. Okay, and this will be right overlooking the foyer where we come in from, and then right here looking at your Juliet balcony, this is exactly what you get. So if you can imagine all the family out there, friends, the folks you like, that's a perfect place for you. Okay, so our next bedroom, this will be our first bedroom upstairs. Right over there is an attic or an unfinished storage area as well. But look at that. That's a generous queen size bed, 2 nightstands, extremely spacious. And then also the tall baseboards extends up here with the molding as well. But look at this. Love that. And then you let me know what you think about this color palette right here. Now there's another builder. If you're a long-term viewer, they usually put, they have loud colors, let's say in a lot of their model homes. And if you know which builder I'm talking about, then I'd love for you to put it in the comments. We'll see who gets it first. But it's one of the only builders that we go in there and I get comments left and right about, their furniture, one, but the painted rooms, and it's interesting. So, and I said it before too when I was touring them. You either like them or you don't. It's like there's no in between whatsoever. The reason why I bring that up is because I really feel like the color combination that they have in here, the painted walls, and the furniture, it really goes well with this home, this Elmsdale model. Okay, and then of course you have wood-like tile going in here, carpet inside of the rooms, as you can see, beautiful chandelier that you get to benefit from. Okay, and then we'll go down the hallway, same floors as downstairs as well. Love that. And of course, a little closet, and then our 2 additional bedrooms over here. So we'll start right over here to the right. See how spacious the rooms are. Okay, queen size bed again. The desk over here to the left. Little nightstand that you have. Same lighting fixture right there as well. And then let's do a full pan. So Tennessee, I can tell you, there's actually this restaurant. I guess you could call it a restaurant. It's fast food, I'd say. They give it to you fast, so it's fast food. But Hattie B's, I tell you right there. I mean, if you like Nashville tenders or chicken and stuff like that, that is a spot to go. So really impressed with Nashville so far. Now I need to be more open to checking out more of like the local restaurants and stuff. And the kids and the family can go there and check that out. Only problem is every single one of my kids is extremely picky. Like my oldest daughter, she loves chicken, chicken dinner, anything chicken, she loves it. My middle one, who's 3, she only loves fries, but we get her to eat beans and rice from Chipotle. But she's extremely picky. And then, of course, our 10-month-old, he's still on the breast milk right now. So we'll see what he likes down the road. But anyway, love the fact that we have its own attached bathroom in here with the quartz countertops, beautiful light wood mirror frame as well. And then we'll continue to our last bedroom before we head to, of course, the backyard. Look at that. So every single room that we've seen is extremely practical to put a full bedroom set inside. Love that with some additional space that you get. So let's see this section over here. Extremely large pan. And I love the 3 bedrooms are on this side. And then of course you have the game room and the media room area on the opposite side. Love that fact. And you let me know if you love the size of that game room. I think that game room was nice. You could probably fit, obviously you have the ping pong table in there, but I think you can add some more stuff in there. very comfortably. Of course, same thing how we talk about with a L-shaped couch or a pool table, or and if you've ever played Tetris, you could fit probably 3 or 4 things in there and still have a ton of room to entertain. So we have our shower tub combo, tile shower surround, quartz countertops, tiling in here, and then of course how we talked about carpet inside of the bedrooms. Okay, so extremely nice, great positioning. Of course, this Juliet balcony off here to the left really topped everything off, in my opinion. So we'll check out that, possibly see how the backyard is holding up to its end of the bargain. And we'll look over here. I know some folks possibly would like sliders or anything of that nature. So if that's the case, of course, I always say reach out so that way get you taken care of and go from there. All right. Last but not least, folks, this is beautiful. Love this. Extended cover backyard patio, wood ceiling, ceiling fan, LED lighting. Love that. Gas fireplace with our mantle right there. Some folks might add the LED television right there. You can certainly do that. But look at this. You got all the patio equipment you would need. Now, this is the model home. Like I said, they have the built-in deck down there, but you could add whatever you need. Now, you let me know if you prefer your home to be fully fenced. Do you like it open? There's been some homes that we've seen that have been fully open, some that have been fully fenced, especially like in North Carolina. We've been looking at going to North Carolina, very soon, but we've noticed a lot of them are open. So look at that, folks. That is exactly what you get. Plenty of yard space. And then, of course, your built on deck right there. So right over there, that was where our primary was. Straight ahead is our great room. And then I didn't get to show you the full breakfast room. So as promised, let me show you that first. All right. And then our breakfast room, so you get a better scope. I love the fact that you had the double doors right over here going into your covered backyard patio. Look at this. Now this is a place where you're going to be eating. Look at that. Obviously, you have the formal dining room, but shoot, this looks formal enough right here. Beautiful chandelier. Like I said, the tray ceilings, the wood ceiling on top as well with our recessed lights, windows galore in here. But other than that, family, that was the beautiful Drees Custom Homes. All right, Rankin family, I hope you absolutely love this beautiful Drees Custom Homes right here in Arrington, Tennessee. Let me know in the comments what you folks thought about it. Is this a home that you could see yourself living in? Would you make any modifications to it? If so, let me know in the comments below. If you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, make sure you reach out to the information below. We'll get you taken care of. Consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you folks on the next property tour.